he probably just thinks, like, I think it was 2 days ago, he was telling me that, bro, if there's any artist that I believe in, you are like the number one. And I believe you blew up this year. I'm like, thank you. It's just been my support since 2020. He can call me up and be like, Jareyy, come to the studio, let's do something. When I'm still lazy and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to relax. I just recorded a song yesterday. I'm trying to relax. We come to the studio. We have something. And anytime he eats me up like that, we have something. I know it's fire. So we have a lot of hits that nobody has listened to yet. The world is yet to hear. So we have a lot of hits together, me and JHS Pete. So yeah, it's like the main what should I say, inspiration behind my music. Yeah. And then myself. Because if I don't do music, what do I want to do?
Really?
So yeah. I didn't really focus on any other parts of my life, actually. I'm also studying in school, studying another course in school, not music now. Doing a second degree. I'm trying to like get a certificate and get a degree in business administration. Okay. But that aside, it's just been music. I mean, I can remember in my younger days, my dad telling me, you cannot do everything with music. You cannot just be music. But me, I no agree.
Because of your fun, your passion.
And it has been working for me, yeah.
Okay, I asked you a question earlier. I wanted to know which one comes first for you. Is it, the song, the words that comes before you then, the sound? That's what I was asking.
That is not stagnant. It's not.
Okay, it's not cast.
It comes in any way. I mean, the vibe can just come in, and I'm like, then the lyrics doesn't come to you the next 3 days, so I don't stress it. And I just have the melody ringing in my head. Okay, this melody has been ringing in my head. Why is this melody ringing? And then I probably maybe I'm hanging out with friends, and somebody just says something. Somebody says, you look good. And then, that's the lyrics. You look good. And from you look good, I'm writing, and I'm going on and on and on. So it's not like a stagnant thing.
It sounds interesting. I mean,
well, looking at what you've done so far, have you been getting any shows?
Yeah, I've been getting like 2022. After I dropped My Woman, I think I dropped My Woman in September, towards the end of September. And it's just been from shows to gigs, from one TV station to one radio station. I mean, I'm just so happy.
So have you been on a tour currently?
Tour? No, not yet.
Okay, so what's your plan for that?
I'm looking at putting out more music. Then,
like, how many do you think with that it sets you on the go?
Probably an EP or an album.
Okay.
Yeah, probably like 5 or 10 songs, because I would like to be on a tour and then you're screaming my songs at me.
Sure.
So I don't want it to just be one song.
Just singing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want it to be. I want to perform for like hours and say I sing.
You can do that.
Yeah, of course I can do that.
How many hours can you do?
I don't know. Well, I can go on and on. I don't get tired of singing actually.
Oh, wow.
If I get in the mood, I can go on and on. It's okay. I don't go here. I'll just keep going on and on and on. I don't get tired of singing. It's my thing. It's my DNA.
All right, talking about My Woman, I mean, something you released in September. If you ask me, I'll say it's been quite successful. What do you think is responsible for that success? What factor? What did you do differently?
And I just think it's God, because nothing was planned. I mean, Danny, oh my God, Danny is like a big brother to me. Showed me, okay, this is how you do it right. This is how to get it right in the industry. He gave me some tips, what to do rightly, how to go about it, how to talk to investors and all that, how to get people to invest in the music. Yeah, so Danny S, like a big support system for me. Yeah, played a huge part in that, making the song go viral. I mean, I was all over his page. I mean, having a celebrity post me like that, I mean, without paying a dime, I mean,
Are you looking forward to more collaborations since this particular one has fetched you some level of success?
There's a lot of collaborations that I've recorded with some artists.
Like who are those artists?
Some.
Are they known?
Not really popular artists. I have another one with Daniel though. Have another one with Daniels. Then I'm looking forward to working with popular celebrities.
Like, have you started a conversation, or are you still in your head? You're still thinking?
I've started a couple of conversations though.
Okay.
Yeah. Started a couple of. I don't want to mention names.
That's
I don't want to keep hopes up, and then
That's
you understand.
fine. You were saying something about this year being your year. So when you say this year is your year, what exactly are you looking? Because when I say this year I'm going to blow, I have a picture. Like this is what blowing means to me. So for you, what if it's something you don't mind sharing? What's that image you have?
Okay. So I have this dream of like having listeners of about tens of thousands, millions. So if I can reach that benchmark, then I think this year is successful for me. I'm not trying to overdo or trying to, overemphasize the fact that I want to blow up and all that. No, but if I have a fan base that is grown and that is up to like 1 million or so, then I think I'm successful for the year.
So you're not looking at making that cash at the moment. You're just thinking of gathering as many followers as possible. Because I know that translates into money for you.
Yeah, that translates into money, definitely.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can easily convert fame to money.
That's true.
Yeah. But then, my music basically has never been about money like that. I never really thought about doing music because I wanted money. Of course, I want the good life. I want the Lamborghini. I want the Rolls Royce. But then, the music for me is just like, I want everybody to hear the sound. The sound is so special that I mean, it would be nice for the world not to listen to me. I mean, that's
very unfair, right?
Very unfair. That is so unfair for the world not to listen to me. So yeah, I want this to be out to the world. So that's what is important.
Okay.
I want this sound to go out there.
Right.
I want people to get the message that I'm preaching.
Interesting. So talking about music videos now, do you think dance plays a role in, having people catching on music videos?
Yeah, I like to dance. I like to dance. I mean, okay, so I studied music. So at the basic part of music, they'll tell you types of music. So the types of music we have, I'm supposed to be paying for this lecture. So the types of music we have voice music, instrument music, and then we have dance music. So it's a type of music. It's not just like Jareyy, like an extra. No, it is a type of music on its own. So while we have the voice music, as special as the voice music is, as special as the instrument music is, and as important as it is, so is the dance. So dance music is also important in songs and everything and putting out music. So yeah. And I think Afrobeat artists are good with that. We have a lot of dance steps out there. We have Shaku Shaku, we have Zanku.
Are you bringing us some?
Definitely.
Do you have anyone at the moment?
Of course.
Passing out.
No, let's wait for the music video. I'll show you the dance steps.
I haven't said you should show me.
Do you have anybody who mentor you on how to dance, or you do it all alone?
I learn a lot from observation. So
So you don't have an in-house person that puts you through. Okay, what about the songs that you release? It's going to also incorporate dance as well.
Okay, so I have a couple of friends that are good dancers that I've probably learned how to dance, or they are better with the gift of dancing.
Okay.
So yeah, probably show me a few things. Okay, this is how to do the
steps.
The steps. Okay, so I get it right, and then I'm doing it. So yeah, it's just my friends. No, not really a tutor. No serious tutor like that.
All right, that's interesting. We'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll wrap up with our guest, Jareyy. Stay with us, don't go away. Well, you can see the magical touch of T.G. Omori on that particular song. Sure, you do wine me. We're not alone here. We still have Jareyy right here with us. I mean, it's a pleasure having you today.
It's a pleasure.
All right. So before we went on that timeout, you said if you hear a word, you can just write on it and then sing.
Oh, really? That?
So yeah. So there is Samuel. There is Perpetua. Which one do you want to sing with?
Okay. I think I should go with Perpetua.
Okay. That's fine. Fair enough.
Oh, Perpetual, you look so beautiful, and yellow looks good on you. Yellow looks good on you. Can I take you to my room?
I'm just playing. Fair enough.
I can see the range. I got your message. I can see the range.
All right, so very quickly, this is career challenge.
Okay.
If you weren't a musician,
Okay.
I mean, what else would you have been doing?
Without hesitation, I would have been a chartered accountant, Because why? That was like my dream when I was like a child. You know, when you're a child and they ask you, what do you want to become in the future? And you'd be like, I want to be a chartered accountant. So yeah, if I wasn't a musician, I'll be a chartered accountant.
I'm even wondering why chartered accountant, because being a chartered accountant means you've done ICANN. So even as a child, did you have any chartered accountant around you?
I don't know, I just you got to.
Oh, you're just saying chartered accountant.
I felt like being a chartered accountant is better than being just an accountant.
Yeah, sure it is.
Yeah, of course it is, because you have more knowledge, you have
that's
a
more like
bigger
specialization.
capacity. Yeah. So yes, I just felt like I don't just want to be an ordinary accountant, Joe. So let me just be a chartered accountant. So it sounded so big in my ear. I thought it was like a very big thing.
It is.
So when I tell people, I tell them with confidence, like, I want to be a chartered accountant. I'll be like, where did you hear the chartered from?
I don't even know what career challenge I can throw at you now as a chartered accountant. You want to think of something?
That dream has died a long time ago.
All right, aside from chartered accountant, what exactly would you like to do? Let's say chartered accountant isn't in your mind.
Okay, I think I'll just be like a businessman, because I think I'm very good at business.
All right, a businessman, that's interesting. So you're a businessman and you have container la high sea. Do you understand? And then what do you call that? Something has happened.
Okay.
React.
Hey, God. Something like that. Why my goods go capsize? Oh my God, what do I do? Of course, but as a businessman, you should have insurance.
Okay.
For your goods, you should have insurance. You should have a backup.
Okay, so let's assume you have all of that and the news just come. Bam. What do you do next as a businessman?
Okay, so I think...
Yeah, to act, not to think.
Okay. So act. Yeah. Okay, what do I do?
Yes.
If I get a news that my ship has capsized, and
or your container was seized.
Maybe it was suspected.
Was seized. Yes.
Okay, it was seized.
Maybe some person small goods, some things into it, and you know.
That shouldn't be a big deal now. I just have to make some calls.
That's it. Oh yeah, now
use my connections.
Yeah,
play the character of a businessman.
Alright, when I thank God, I'll put me on.
Now you say business.
Okay, so I respect my dad a lot. He was a journalist. He worked with MK Abiola and the like. So I think I'll call my dad so he can use his connections for me. Okay, Dad, I'm stuck here. My goods have been seized. Who do you know? Who can I call? Do you have like a special person that can interfere to speed up the process? I think, yeah. I believe in my dad so much. I think he can come up with something for me. So
well, it's okay. Well, I think he really isn't an actor.
I'm happy he's alive. I'm happy he's alive. So I think my dad is the best option, please. I don't want to stress.
Interesting. He doesn't want to stress.
Yeah, I don't want to stress.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, Jareyy. We had a great time with you.
It's a pleasure. Look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you.
And please keep streaming my music.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can look good. That's the only way I can, bizarre.
Interesting. All right, we'll take a break now. When we come back, we'll have more for you this morning on iBrandTV. Stay with us.